What is up, everybody? Are you tired of losing to all these meteor shamans or elemental mages or pirate demon hunters or Draenei warriors or crewmate demon hunters or pain warlocks or whatever it may be? Are you tired of that? Well, let me give you the deck to beat all of that. That deck is Blood, Unholy Death Knight, and I'm going to tell you why, okay? But before we get into that, I need to show you some of the things that really bother players right now, okay? One thing, for instance, is Shaman, right? If you look at Shaman, they have cards like Triangulate. They have cards like Moonstone Mauler, shuffle 3 asteroids into your deck, right? They have Ultraviolet Breaker, shuffle 3 asteroids. Bow-Eyed Behemoth, your asteroids deal more damage, shuffle 3 back into the deck. You know, they have Noblundo to play a spell again. They got Meteor Storm to put more asteroids in the deck. When you add it all up, you can build like, I don't know, 60 damage worth of asteroids in one deck. Alright? Same thing with something like Mage. Elemental Mage. Like, we're not even talking about big spell Mage, which is still good. But if you look at something like Elemental Mage, like Lamplighter, Overflow Surger, those cards are good. We knew those cards existed already. This is nothing new. But you know what's new? Things like Spontaneous Combustion, dealing 4 damage to a target for 2 mana. Things like Blazing Accretion, paying 3 mana to draw 3 cards with no downside, right? Solar Flare, dealing 2 damage to everything for free, okay? Sarun, making every card that you play later more valuable, since guess what? You know, most of these are fire spells, right? So, it seems like Hearthstone has really, this set in particular, has really moved towards win conditions and what I would like to call, quote-unquote, inevitability, all right? The ability to just win the game at some point if you do what the deck needs to do. Now, every deck has a game plan, but if you want to beat a bunch of other decks, if you're tired of facing their game plan, one of the best ways to beat that is to remove their win conditions. And that's what 8 Hands from Beyond does. Battlecry, destroy both players' decks except the 8 highest cost cards in each. I know I talked about this in my top 10 legendary videos, legendary cards video. You can catch it over here at that link. So guess what it does? If your opponent has 40 asteroids in their deck, those asteroids are probably gone. Okay? If the guy has a bunch of like extra generated pirates or something from like patches or whatever, those pirates are gone. If they shuffled plagues into your deck with Helia, those are gone. Destroys everything, okay? Leaves them with 8 cards. So, in those matchups, this deck just cruises because you just destroy the win condition. Now, in other matchups, I see people asking, well, Ken, how about in the control matchup? If I destroy all the cards except their 8 highest cards, am I not just getting them to an end game where maybe they're just better than what I have? Like, what if they run Yogg Saron or, you know, whatever? Like, what if they outplay my Primus or whatever? Then I'm losing, right? And that's a great point, guys. You know, that's an important point. And that is why we run Kil'jaeden. Kil'jaeden just gives you a deck. If you're going to destroy your deck, you know, the best way to fix a broken deck, just replace it. Replace it with another deck. This is inevitability, okay? If you reach this point where you've played 8 hands and your opponent, you know, doesn't have Kil'jaeden and you play Kil'jaeden, you're going to win the game. It's just non-stop value. So, I mean, like, this is the deck list. I'll talk about it just really briefly, give you an idea what a lot of these cards do. Fistful of Corpse is just your, you know, single target removal. You don't keep this in your opening. Miracle Salesman, this is your 1-drop. You want to keep this in the opening. Runes of Darkness, I mean, you know, weapons are pretty good. I kind of like this card. This could be changed, but it's been working out pretty well for me. Down with the Ship, it gives you plagues, it's direct damage, works well with Helia. Dreadhound Handler, you know, just good 2-drop, good corpse generator, and it's on the board. Mining Casualty, another card that fights for the board well, and is good corpse generator. Threads of Despair goes very good with the cards that I mentioned above. Chill Fallen Baron, its draw. Gorgon Zormu, just a great 3-drop. Helia, very good in the control matchup when after you've played 8 hands, you can play this. And make sure you play it after 8 hands, because if you play it before, most of the time you're going to destroy your plagues in the opponent's deck. So you want to play 8 hands and then play this, and then, you know, you use your Down with the Ship or your Staff of the Primus if you get it off of your Runes of Darkness. You want to use those at that point so that your opponent is drawing into more plagues more often. Maw and Paw, this is very good for 2 reasons. Number 1, this accelerates Corpse Explosion immediately. So even if you have the worst draw and you have no corpses, if you play this on 4, you're going to get 5 corpses, and if they kill it, on turn 5, you'll have a 5 damage Corpse Explosion at least. That's why Maw and Paw is strong. So, of course, if they don't kill it, then you're going to get 5 health and use the corpses, and, obviously, it's even stronger, but it's that initial gaining of 5 corpses that is really, really powerful, and a 2/8 body is pretty decent. Corpse Explosion, Airlock Breach, this card is it's insane. 10 health is a lot, man. 2 5/5 taunts is crazy, man. That's already crazy. And you get 10 health on top of it. Insane card, very good. The Headless Horseman, this is the best deck I've ever played with the Headless Horseman. Now, the Headless Horseman is good for a number of reasons in this meta. Number 1, starships get big. So you can save the Headless Horseman as that targeted removal for when you think a person is going to activate their starship. Also, this is very good in long matchups because after you draw, if you're going to draw your entire deck, obviously you're going to draw the head, which means that your hero power will now generate a minion in your hand every turn as long as you use it. So I think it becomes a lot stronger than it does in other versions of decks and archetypes that run Headless Horseman. Kil'jaeden, obviously this is very strong. A really good combo is when you're ready to play Kil'jaeden, you play Ceaseless Expanse into Kil'jaeden, and it's just GG, man. It's just an insane combo. Soul Stealer, this is like AoE number 4 and number 5. It's very good. 8 Hands from Beyond, we talked about it. Primus, just another heal, and just a crazy Titan. Honestly, one of the best Titans out there. Ziliax, for this one, I go with the double heal Ziliax, and I think that's been working out pretty well for me. I wouldn't recommend the virus module one. I like this version instead. And at the end, we have Ceaseless Expanse, which is just another AoE removal. And this is the deck in a nutshell. You can see in the video that the B-roll that I've been playing this, it just goes hard, bro. You're just doing nonsense after nonsense. It's an incredible deck. Give it a try. The games are long. I would say that is the one thing about the deck that is kind of tough to get used to. The games are 15 minutes long, maybe 20 minutes long, but they are very, very oppressive and one-sided, and then in my opinion they feel really great to play. Thank you for joining me watching the video. I'll just let you know, by the way, in terms of achievements, I am already 4 achievements down. 1, 2, 3, almost 4. I'll be 4 achievements down before the end of the day, maybe even 5 achievements down. So I think I should have the achievement video coming up very soon. So look out for that and have fun, man. Let me know what you pulled and what kind of archetypes you've been playing. Enjoy.